What?
And with
no, Garrus serves Kronos. Or Kronika.
Kronika, that's
Why keep saying Kronos?
Kronos.
Yeah, he serves Kronika. She is working for Kronika. But she is in control of all the robots right now.
Yeah, because she's part of the Cyber Initiative.
Yeah, she's part of the Lin Kuei, and that's what the robots are. So.
You know, I'm gonna get my health down so I can do a fatal blow.
Do it.
So I'm gonna let her have it. Sonic the Hedgehog me, why don't you?
I kind of got issue with the whole Chronicle of Hero storyline with Laura.
Oh, you too. I know I got that got a little real for everybody. I'm sorry, but yeah.
You know, I understand that.
I get it.
It's like, again, it may not have been intentional, but if it was subliminal or an accident, it was definitely not the right move, unfortunately. But
she just kicked your ass in the air.
Oh, you broke her face.
And she's dead.
And stabbed her face.
Oh!
These people are made of bouncy balls, I swear to God. They just bounce clear into the air.
Jelly
Envy and ambition consume you.
And you're dead now.
No, she just knocked out.
Because he just stabbed you in the chest.
Such wasted potential.
God.
The good she
Damn.
could have done. In command
Dishonor
of the
on
Cyber
you?
Lin Kuei.
Dishonor on your cow?
She commands them, not Sector.
Sector.
If so, she is
Damn.
linked to them. They follow her thoughts.
Why would you think it's Sector? He's blown up.
Yeah, Sector
Didn't
died.
anyone else, including Cassie Cage, who you were just with a minute ago, tell you that?
Like, hey, Sector died?
Oh, good news, Sub-Zero! Sector's dead! We saw him blow up!
What the? So is she...
Windows is shutting down. Windows is shutting
Wait,
down.
so did technically Frost just die?
No.
No?
He just kind of
Shut her off.
shut her off.
Short circuit.
Candy ass bitch. Hello. Silly ass motherfucker.
That needs to be a thing. Candy ass bitch.
I've been saying that ever since I heard it.
See, I don't get that. Why would he do so much?
More importantly, why does he know how to do this?
Why does he know how to do so much? Shouldn't that be hurting him?
Yes.
Should be.
And he shouldn't be able to do this. Him stealing souls was a curse to Shang Tsung by the Elder Gods because he cheated in Mortal Kombat. So Liu Kang shouldn't actually be able to learn it. He should just... This should not be a thing. So he just stole his own soul.
So technically...
Where will you be?
So he's even deader?
So is
I love that smile.
that needs to be the thumbnail.
No, can't have the thumbnail. Only because somebody else already did it.
Really?
I try to diverse it.
Okay. So technically that Liu Kang's dead?
Yeah.
Past Liu Kang?
Not temporarily, but that Liu Kang is dead. As of this part of the story.
What the fuck?
Because his, reverence.
I wonder what that is.
Kills him, man.
It's a fireball! Did he just...
Starfire?
Hey!
You're not Starfire.
Flame on, bitches.
Flame off.
That was hot.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you're sucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's electric.
Did they...
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
That was a China...
I love this, look at this. Bitch, get back. Don't make me shock you again.
He's mine, bitches. Pitted us against each other.
Again?
Ooh, shocking.
So basically that...
Time it will.
So didn't that paradox kind of just fix itself, though? So they're fighting again.
Round 4,452.
Kronika's gift.
Fight.
A gift to myself. Say,
What?
you stole your own soul.
How the hell you not dead?
Perverted
The
you.
lesson you taught me, Raiden.
No, he didn't.
No, should not.
And more importantly, how the hell did you do that?
By any means necessary.
What?
That should have been like a question Raiden asked, like, how'd you steal your own fucking soul?
Seriously, like, how do you stay your own soul?
And how are you still here? I thought time travel worked. And then Raiden Liu Kang just gives him a smart ass answer. It's like, Raiden, you have not been paying attention to this whole story. Time travel does not work right
No,
here.
he needs to use the hand talk.
It only works with Sonya.
He needs to use the hand talk. That's the only way. He hasn't done that in so long. We can't make
Maybe
the
they got
hand-
over it. Ow.
We can't make the
Ow,
handshake.
ow, ow,
Oh, ouch. God.
Well,
But you are right. You are right that what Kronika is doing or wanted to do is currently happening right now.
so yeah, so this paradox is fixed.
So at this point in the game, the game should be essentially over. At this point in the game, mission accomplished. The game should be done because.
Yeah, Kronika got exactly what she wanted. They're fighting. And Liu Kang is currently dead. In multiple instances of the word. So it's like, I'm laughing because I'm thinking about it. It's like, Raiden's probably thinking, like, I just said earlier today we weren't going to do this.
We didn't.
My mercy.
That was mercy.
Alright, we're done fighting now.
I have conquered the darkness within me. You must do the same.
Well, I mean, you're a revenant though, so.
He's like, all that shit for nothing.
I'm not exactly opposed to that.
I would rather see.
Satan will shock
Okay. Fucking what makes it.
God, that was a short nap.
you. Wait, what? How do you live? What?
Yeah, I know, we kind of went back a bit. Yeet!
You just yeet out of existence.
Ha! You stole my line. Oh no, now he's over here doing the Terminator.
Oh boy.
I am.
Oh, you're a Super Saiyan!
I am the Guardianator, prepared to be dominated.
I have the power. No, that's not.
Well, he does almost.
And just like that, Liu Kang just achieved Ultra Instinct.
And I say,
Kung Lao was like, I don't even have a line in this scene.
I have no words.
Yes, I am. And I am not.
What?
You know, that's always a God thing. They
He
say,
is
I
part
am.
of me. Bound to my soul.
I am that I am.
Made me a god.
Now I'm going to go to Kronika and tell her to let my people go.
God damn it.
Incredible.
Wait, did they just do it by the
Oh, you
way?
married me. You're a god,
My
man.
revenant counts.
Kitana is what we refer to as
I have absorbed
moist.
his knowledge.
Just,
I know when he finds out.
oh, I need my microphone.
So just like that, Revenant Liu Kang ruined everything for Kronika because he knows everything that Kronika was going to do and where she's hiding.
She's like, well, shit.
It's like, shit, that went straight down the toilet for me.
Giggity.
Our success is no longer certain. We must make haste.
Hurry, Centurion, let's walk slowly over here.
Come on, Delta.
By making haste, I mean walk slowly.
Walk sexier.
You guys have
You
great
can't make
taste.
Freya the Frieza bitch in the sexier.
She floats like her mom, too.
And you'll float too. There we go. That's your Pennywise joke. Let's not make another one.
Stole my
Let's not make another Pennywise joke.
from me.
Not gonna fucking do it anymore. We're done with him.
How dare you?
I want one of the demons to be like, wait until they hit the shore at least. We can't swim out there.
No, I'm just gonna go ahead. Well, I mean,
We forgot to anchor, and they're already attacking.
Yeah, we're just gonna land the shore because that sounds like a good idea.
That's the idea.
He's a giant?
It does make you wonder where the
Trying
bar
to
came
flank
from.
on everybody. Okay.
Okay, that was cool. Woo! Okay, drop the head off. Off with his head.
He's like, ha, I will not be outdone by that guy.
That's so weird seeing the last one.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You're not
Hey,
gonna,
that's a
he's like, I'm not gonna need this anymore, are you?
That's okay. Just
Good fight to practice class information.
you good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're good. You're good.
Back it up! Back it up! You're good! You're good!
There's only 3 special.
Oh, watch out for the pole.
You would think we would stop running into these bullets.
You know they would think they have like 50 cal.
Hey man, you're supposed to have a spotter.
Oh, the shouting. Ooh. Okay.
All right.
All right.
It's the coolest thing these guys have done, except die. This entire game franchise. You've never seen the Shaolin monks do anything besides die in this game series.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see them actually fight.
I like the epic guitars.
I know, she's the only one that gets this, like, guitar bit. It stops right after her.
Wonder Woman.
See? It stopped after her.
There's so many oh. You know,
Go get him, Shiva.
I feel like Total Kong would be here.
If he wasn't crippled right now.
This scene here is epic.
He's just like fantasizing.
Ooh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! Oh!
She was going out.
Ah, it's beautiful to see her fight right now.
Yeah!
She better come back as DLC.
And then Jax comes in like...
And it's John Cena!
Like a boss!
Oh, thank God I didn't hit my daughter. And her friend.
You're back.
And me.
I'm sorry, Jackie. And hell yeah, I'm back.
Ew. Daddy! That's like a summer blockbuster quote.
Oh, we still gotta fight, dude. Get up.
They're doing the same like moves.
They are just... These demons are stupid. Like, every single one of them is
It's
stupid.
lining up one by one.
What? What's going on here?
Ultra Instinct.
No. That's the face right there.
Comes out like shit.
Yo, what?
Okay, what's going on with you?
And this is to go even further beyond.
Meteor strike!
And just like that, he killed his own allies.
He can do that? What even?
I would love it as this like Cassie's like, why don't you do that more often?
Oh, they got all hyped now. Like, yeah. They all back up. They're
I
like,
say it's like he didn't wipe out the entire army,
he can.
including the ones behind him.
He's got fire and electricity. Come on.
Do you really want to do this?
You do not want any of this smoke.
Okay, hold up. Why couldn't Raiden do that in the beginning of the...
There's a lot of things that Raiden should have done, but didn't do.
I like the hat. The hat's behind him. It's like a backpack.
I'm about to yeet this door wide open.
You know what would have been cool?
Falcon, punch!
You know what would have been cool if he did like a 1-inch punch? to open the door?
Combo breaker! Wait.
Probably could have.
Is he just floating?
Yeah.
Father!
Shing, 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 shing. He's like, stop it, I get it already.
He's already dead.
He can't hurt you anymore, Kitana.
Oh!
Why don't you use the element that brings you life?
Wow. Okay.
I would love it if Liu Kang looked back at Kung Lao was just like, now I'm out of your league. Finish him.
Gotcha!
Boom!
Nice. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do that once.
Talented.
We only gonna do that
I
once.
like how you can just fly now.
Yeah, he's a god now.
Battle lost.
Yes.
Well, it wouldn't be if you went back out there and fought.
You will prevent Liu Kang's interference. But you will require more assistance.
Yes, you will.
Doesn't...
I'm about to give you the juice.
Whatever happens, I am honored to fight at your side.
Likewise, Liu Kang.
Me too, brother. May the elder gods protect us.
Hello.
You're the only...
I am an elder god. And the other ones are dead. I guess Raiden didn't mention that.
I must consult the... Oh,
I must consult myself. Or Centurion. Hey, Centurion, what should we do? Oh, I didn't want to do this, Centurion.
wait. Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
what now? Quick huddle, what do we do?
Thunder and fire.
I like the light.
Combining with Raiden has the benefit of novelty, but it is also too little, too late.
Okay, but that, has that
I love that
happened?
song too.
Did you know that would happen? Did she know that?
She's trying to speed things up now. And this is why everything no longer matters.
Wait, what?
Just watch.
Arm rips off. What?
Honey, no!
Wait.
Just watch.
What? Oh, what?
Y'all go home, I'll deal with this myself.
Someone didn't know how to frame rate.
Yeah, the frame rate is chugging right now.
What is this, 1990s in film?
Go back to the 90s.
Someone forgot to actually render it backwards?
Nah, it just sucks. They just is chugging this frame rate.
It's awful.
This just made everything we just did completely pointless.
No. Yes. She could have done this entire time.
Your
Time.
but mine remain to defend me.
What? To finish him, dude.
Damn it! Said Shang Tsung. Ooh.
Come on, you're a god.
He's also fighting 3 superpowered people by himself.
What was that?
Alright, well, we're just gonna keep striking poses, guys.
Weird flex coming out. Come on.
Detail on the king's face, man.
Flows within you.
They did not waste a single pixel on him.
Fire.
I am a Super Saiyan!
Okay. What?
Yep. Oh! Woo! Get the shot. That was cool.
Oh.
Knocked the mask right off her. I like her face. Look at that.
Ooh, look at those double chin.
That is a face you make if you get him in a chokehold like that.
You will submit to me.
Wow, broke this.
Fuck this spear.
He is.
I always hated it in Mortal Kombat 3.
He's
I have
mad.
no wish to harm.
Harley, you already killed me.
That was your mom.
You at
That
Raiden's
was
side.
your.
It's a mistake I won't repeat in the new era.
But that was your mom that killed you.
Yeah, well, you see, when you're a Revenant, apparently that just fucks up your vision. Oh, like that did.
But don't they still have their memories?
No.
No?
Apparently it warps everything. I keep forgetting I'm not really used to Liu Kang.
If you are the weekend fight night, we were trying to get you used to Liu Kang.
Well, that wouldn't have helped.
Careful, she don't
Only
fucking
because
blow
Liu
you.
Kang has possibly the worst moveset in the game.
Careful, Kitana doesn't fatal blow you.
You mean fan you away?
Giggy.
Whirlwind
I'm not a
you
fan
to
of these jokes, people.
death? Whirlwind you to death?
Hey, look, I didn't do this to you, okay?
It
This
must
is
be
all.
very shocking, okay?
This was all that bitch over there, Chronica, okay? Get over it. Plus, your mama killed you.
Right?
Remember your mom? You remember her, right? Remember when she killed you? You
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
she comes out in like 6 hours. Yeah, she's coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna play here.
Too bad your mom's story sucks.
Yeah, I'm.
Your mama make no sense.
Whoa, that's it.
Yes, we are fire god, Liu Kang. That means I have the power of fire and lightning. And lightning.
I literally have the power of God and enemy.
Was no mistake.
Honey, I'm sorry I
Your
had to
ego
beat you.
knows no bounds.
But you have an ego.
They did
Especially at
not
Shaolin
ask
Monks.
for
You remember that game? You were there.
It was thrust upon me. It should have been me.
It's blocked. I was like,
From the beginning.
But then it was not you.
but you were his best.
That was your choice, you dumbass. You chose not to participate in the final tournament.
Yep.
You wanted a world of peace. That was your whole thing. And then he ended up winning.
Whoa.
That was on you.
Really?
Family?
Ow, 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 ow,
I hate you with all my heart, Kombat.
With all my fiery
But I say it with love!
The fire of love and the fiery biscuits.
I say it with the fiery passion of my heart. Fuck you.
It'll strike you like lightning.
This is what you get for that whole comment earlier about Katana being out of my league.
Well, guess what? She's
Now I'm out of your league. Suck it.
Eat it.
Suck it, Kung Dao. Kung Dao.
That was dumb.
Kung Cow.
Wow! There you go.
I mean, that's how you can do
A
it.
bicycle kick you to the
That bicycle kick will always destroy your hat. Ah, shit, you're alive. I forgot about you. Thank God I don't have to fight Jade.
Is this
Feel
it?
mine and Raiden's powers
Oh
combined.
my god.
A demigod's power cannot
Here
rise
we go.
Cetrion!
Oh,
No, you fight
As you
Cetrion.
wish, mother.
whoa. When did she turn on? Evil Kanika.
You forget she could do that.
She looks really hot and red.
Diggity.
Is that a pun? Is that the only pun?
Maybe. Maybe.
You match me step by step.
Oh, she is hot. Lady in red. It's fighting.
He's like, oh shit.
Oh, you fucked up my daughter. Okay.
Fuck, I didn't expect you to win.
You fight for your mother's vision, but as a goddess of virtue, you know that her desired balance is folly.
Heed me, Cetrion.
She's
He
having
lacks
second thoughts right there.
ambition and wisdom.
Please,
She's like,
low
fuck, I
virtue
don't know
is
who to listen to right
by
now. God damn.
condemning the realms to endless war.
Her hair is
Mom, help me out here. That'd be great.
The greatest virtue is abiding my mother's will, Liu Kang.
What?
I cannot fail you.
Stop. No, you know what? I'll go over it one more.
Okay.
Because it gets ridiculous later. God damn it, Centurion.
Wow. Ruin your record.
She's mad. Stop it!
All the hate.
She is kicking your butt.
No, she's not. I refuse to let her.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, bitch. Get these kicks. Check
On
out
Route
these kicks on these.
66.
Check out these kicks. I'll pay you later.
You've never heard the commercial? I've heard of the jingle, but why here?
Because we're making puns, you fool.
That's all it's ever been in this entire.
Oh, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh no!
Wait, that shouldn't affect you since it's fire.
Especially since I have a bonus.
You are the god of
Go ahead.
fire and
Get a few shots in, I dare
And desire.
you. See? A rock and a hard place.
desire. What?
Come on.
Fire and desire.
Come on, get me out of here. Stop moving around. Thank you.
Quit dancing with me already.
Look here, look. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. Let me have a word with you, Centurion.
Centurion, why are you fighting with me?
Alright, that's enough. Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh,
How in the... You let her win!
Calm down.
he did. It's all part of his plan.
Yep.
It's all part of his plan.
She's actually a lot easier.
Oh, she's calmed down, I see.
Like, yeah. It was like, oh, you're not
Apparently
PMSing
that-
anymore.
Apparently that talk didn't work.
That was just for style. Go ahead, get your shots in. I dare you. Nope.
No.
Oh, I perfected her.
A flaw.
That's what a god can do. What
Your
can
honor praise you, Cetrion.
Okay, are we doing
Alright.
the baddie now?
Dearest Cetrion, you have done
You always were a failure.
Ooh.
There is one final
Wasn't she
service
not?
to perform. Yes, mother.
Right?
I understand.
Excuse me, right? Oh, what? Did she just put her soul into her mama?
Yes.
Gave Mama a soul. very essence.
You will be exalted in the new era, Cetrion.
Ah, shit, $5 don't work. But sand does how do.
Fucking sand.
The ultimate pocket sand attack. My only weakness.
You're going to propane. That's a cool looking hourglass. Another one.
Oh, shit, now I gotta fight him.
Rewinds, giving way to the new era.
We're gonna pause right here.
Oh shit. Here is the final battle.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The
It's the
realms
final countdown.
you cannot
That
say
face, though.
that no longer exists. There is only the new era.
Oh boy. Alright, let's pause.
I haven't gotten any in this Let's Play.
Nope.
Alright, so the thing about this is that in order to do this, you get 3 different ways of ending this match, or ending in this game, yeah.
That's what I heard. There's 3.
Oh, what the
Whoa,
fuck?
what the hell was that?
Oh, god damn it!
Oh no, what the hell?
Send them to your exes.
He got railroaded by
you-
choppers.
And you can't.
Woo!
Oh, son of a bitch! It's already won.
Oh
All of you. I hate all of you. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are Bitch, you forgot that was here, didn't you?
She's got a really skinny calves.
So the way this works is that you get 3 endings. Depending on how this fight goes. If you lose one, you get the neutral ending. If you lose all the fights twice, then you get the bad ending. If you win all 3 fights, you get the really good ending. We're gonna try to gun for the good ending.
I mean, we could try to get all 3.
We're trying, but we already lost one.
Leave your destiny intact, Liu Kang, until Raiden went and made you immortal. Now you cannot be ignored.
Well, I'm not. I'm immortal?
I like to think
He's
I
like,
never did.
he's like, I didn't know I was immortal. Oh, god damn it. She's the worst.
My buddy.
Plus she has an invincible frame too, so like I said, she's much worse than Shao Kahn is.
Oh,
That was
Don't worry, that's not it.
what the shit?
Hi, Scarlet.
She can do the Shang Tsung thing and just transform into people.
Did she just say?
Yes! She did.
Oh.
You see it right there.
Oh yeah, she look at her in the background. She's like, hello. Hello, man.
But luckily, they also have a lot less life.
That's good.
Get off.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, you're doing so good.
No, I'm not.
Well,
What in the hell?
get out of the spear, dude.
I actually don't know what the spirit
Oh my
is.
god, it's healing her. What?
Oh, the fatal blows don't work on her.
Ouch.
Ah, we just lost it.
Oh my god.
We got the bad ending. But luckily, you do get to try again.
Oh shit.
I told you that was gonna have some weight earlier.
Oh. Oh, come on, that wasn't even nice.
Just like my son. How does it feel, Raiden?
Let the new era begin.
Oh,
Jesus, lady.
stop teleporting like a whore. God damn it. God damn it. Whore. Oh, I got definite beef with you. Let's go.
You're back from the dead, I see.
God damn it.
Alright. Against her, it's like uppercut. I'm blocking.
No. Get out, get out.
Dude.
Whore.
Okay.
That's one win. So that means we get the neutral ending if we win.
With or without, I will restore the timeline.
Later. God damn.
Ow.
Sculpting the sands of time requires great power and
Are you throwing a fit?
You have neither, Liu Kang.
Oh, that's
Isn't
true.
she? She's throwing rocks and stuff. It's not nice.
Oh, so she is a titan.
Oh, Kronika.
But she doesn't eat.
Fuck!
Ow, ow.
Well, she doesn't eat her children.
For the love of fuck, man. Oh, she is unfair as all hell, man.
Whoa.
And specials don't work on her. Look at that shit. She throws everything at you.
And
I
dude,
still have
you
to
got
fight.
a Gears again. No mercy. No mercy in these.
Oh, no mercy.
Come on, get over here. Fine.
Woo!
Oh,
Damn it!
Oh!
New era.
Alright. Kiss it, you asshole.
fuck up this bitch, dude.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
That's
Ah!
oh, that's so vicious.
It's ridiculous.
She seems really unpredictable.
She is, because she teleports and rewinds time. She's like fighting Gears times 2. Asshole. Asshole.
Asshole.
Wow. Okay, you got this.
I'm a little pissed.
You got this.
Get him. Bite her head off.
Oh shit.
Go
Oh
for
my
the
god.
jugular. The
Stop
jugular.
making that joke.
How about aim for the head?
Oh, with her head.
It's really not funny considering the outcome of Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Get her!
Oh my god. Did we just get the...
No, hold on. I still have to beat her twice.
Ooh, that backflip though.
Oh, he just did a B twist.
That was cool. Oh, that took a little bit.
The realms will not fight your endless wars.
Okay.
Fight me further and your friends are lost.
There's a
They
dead
have no
T-Rex in the
future
background.
unless I create it.
The future you offer is not worth living.
And your health
It
stays
will
there,
not
huh?
come to pass.
We'll see, we'll see. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, you got full health. Okay.
Shit!
Oh, no.
Motherfucker!
Whoa.
So
I
stupid.
knew it was coming.
Oh, that's dumb.
Get it!
That's dumb.
Ow! Bitch.
Oh my
She's
god.
an ass.
No shit.
Okay. We're doing okay. Hey, Aaron again?
It's just the same character per round. Or per... whatever. I'm like getting really intense into this right now. Get him!
I know how this ends.
Don't let him.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Don't let her win.
Whoa.
Shit, you little fuck!
Damn, dude.
Keep on her.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Keep on her.
Yes! Got her! Ah! So much pressure. God damn!
Whoa,
Ugh.
okay. Whoa.
Woo! We got the great ending.
What?
Woo, hallelujah.
Oh my god.
Well, she's dead already.
Wait a minute. Yeah! Now she's dead. Oh, that was
If
so.
I could turn back time.
That was so
That
unreasonably
face,
tense.
that's your face right now.
That really is my face right now.
He's like, finally.
Check it out.
Lord Raiden,
It's human Raiden.
I am merely
Oh,
Raiden
God.
now. You have proven
got
worthy
eyes.
to take my place as Earthrealm's new protector,
He's got brown eyes?
Lord Liu
Yeah.
Kang.
He's human now.
What?
He's giving up his position as the Lord.
where do we go from here?
The sands
Only
of
time
are
could tell.
yours to
Okay.
shape.
Ha ha ha. You get
You
what I
must
did there? I made it
return
funny.
the hourglass to the dawn of time and sculpt a new history,
What?
a better one.
The fate of all realms in my hands?
Oh shit.
Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
Yes.
You know, if he hurries, he could probably just keep time regular right now.
Kitana,
Your destinies have always been intertwined.
Two are lovers.
we are far in the past, but not so far that I cannot reach her.
What?
Return with her to the dawn of time. Sculpt the hourglass's sands to forge a better future.
What the
I
fuck?
look forward to meeting again in the next timeline.
You can do it.
Then I will not say goodbye.
Wait, what? Huh?
It's only see you later.
Wait, what?
So now Liu Kang has the ability to turn back or make time go forward again, and he's gonna re-sculpt the entire universe
Of Mortal Kombat?
in general. That means he has to be the reason for all the events that occur.
If I could turn back time.
Are you ready?
Yes. But no matter how we sculpt the sands,
So-
we cannot plan for every possibility. Mortals will make their own choices. New evils will arise.
Each realm must choose its own destiny. Whatever those choices, we will face them together.
You beautiful motherfucker, you.
What? Hold up.
Butterflies.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, so what happened to everybody?
They're all erased. So now we are putting time forward.
Woo! Soccer kid. Oh!
So yeah, everybody, that was the end of Mortal Kombat 11. We finally beat the game. And boy, do I have a lot to say. Right now, Jacob just has this face just like... he looks like the meme. So, you know what? Since... Who's blind here? Jacob, you went blind this time.
Yes, I did.
That means you get to go first. So what do you think about this game?
I have problems with this.
By all means.
I mean, okay, the time travel's a little wonky. It's not clear
That's putting it lightly. Go on.
as to what. I mean, it could have been better. And they do have gripes with some characters. Now, since it's talked about Gears, wow, for being so woke on this game. That's racist.
Yeah.
Very, very racist.
At least it's implied. What about you, Josh?
Well, I've got some things to say, man. I didn't go in completely blind on this. I kind of had half the storyline. I mean, this part of the storyline that I got up to where the Kodokan realm and whatnot, it was starting to make sense, but after that, things just went from making sense to, like, I couldn't make any sense of it at all. Timeline was wonky, like Jacob touched on. I really didn't know what was going on, per se. I mean, the fight scenes, the characters were good. I mean, some of the fight scenes were epic, including the last one that we practically, died several times on, be that as it may. There was a few things I didn't like. I mean, I think almost everyone's unanimous in the whole Geras storyline. I wasn't too much of a big fan of that myself.
Also, I noticed they have so many inconsistencies. The past 2 games.
3 games.
3, yeah.
Alright, well, let me go ahead and get my thoughts out of the way.
I'm very curious to hear what you have to say.
Oh yeah, because I got lots to say. Ooh boy. Crikey. For me, I both love and hate this, honestly. This was a really, really good looking game. The blood was a little whack, but everything else on this looked absolutely pretty. I love the hell out of this game. Adore the fact that this focuses on Liu Kang and kind of fleshes out some of the other characters, but it detracts so much because it's so attached to Liu Kang.
You know, it's funny though, because like with all these past games,
Liu Kang gets kicked in the dick in every
they
single one.
always focus on the cages.
Yeah, that's because there's a bias. Johnny Cage is one of their favorites from MK1, so...
But Ed Boon's favorite character is Scorpion.
Who gets routinely screwed in every single Mortal Kombat thus far. But that's what I was going to go into. But it's more the fact that, like, this is all a focus on Liu Kang and Raiden and their relationship. But ultimately, it didn't make sense. And all of this, the biggest kick in the dick, is that none of this mattered. And there's no way to piss off a 25-year-long fan than to make everything they've been doing absolutely useless. Now, something that Force Snake mentioned, if you guys remember him, quite a few times I mentioned him now, is that, in MK9, they rebooted it, but at least that was a matter of a retcon just moving forward. It didn't stop what you already knew was going to happen in the storyline. It was just changing the matter of events. So you already kind of had an idea.
Yeah, because it was still continuing from Armageddon, or at least the ending of it was Armageddon.
And it happens at the beginning of the story. This rewrite happens at the end of the story, so that means we have no fucking idea what's about to happen in MK12, if there's going to even be an MK12.
Because supposedly this might be the last Mortal Kombat.
Which you mentioned earlier, but that's not so much my issue, more so the fact that, well, what the fuck is going to happen? Because Liu Kang ultimately has to be responsible for all the events moving forward, so...
And we don't know what's going to happen now. It's going to be...
Yeah, and that's my issue. It's just like, that's not a good way to, treat your fans of this series, is to just kind of leave them on a massive cliffhanger on something so big. Yes, and on that note, Liu Kang, by the end of his story, like you just saw, is that he brings back Kitana while Raiden is still human, and seemingly the whole world is still apart and everything. So, why doesn't he just bring back everybody else? Like, he seemingly has the power to do so now that he's a god. And like, he brought a full-fledged Kitana who apparently knows all the events that happened, or at least what's going to happen, and knows what they have to do.
Yeah.
So, does that mean that he's going to bring back Kung Lao? Is he going to bring back, you know, Johnny Cage, Cassie, and all of them? Did he just not give a fuck about them and he just brought back Kitana? Because if so, that's the most selfish monk I've ever dealt with. So,
That kind of screws up his character.
yeah, like, it kind of makes him look a little worse for it, but that doesn't mean that he's a bad character. It just means that he's not a great one, which is honestly even worse for your plot, considering this whole thing, its narrative is based around Liu Kang. Now, I could probably go on and on about the inconsistencies, because Lord knows there's a million of
There
them,
was
but...
a lot that I pointed out. In the
Tons.
entire
But my thing is, it's like I cannot get her name today.
Kronika.
Kronika's plan doesn't make sense.
It does not.
Her entire ordeal was basically
To make a
the Avengers 1. She wants to get all the characters to hate each other, and then what then?
Even though she wanted to make a new era.
Which didn't make sense. So I'm like thinking, like, well, why didn't you just bring back or keep Dark Raiden and get rid of old new Raiden,
See, that was my
and then have Dark Liu Kang still there, or maybe the opposite, you know, have Liu Kang that's living have to get rid of old Liu Kang and then have Dark Raiden there. That way they can all just kind of fuck each other up.
That was my thing. Like, once corrupted Raiden went away, that did not make sense at all.
That was the biggest retcon, honestly. Like, that was them saying, it's like, well, the 10 and Armageddon stuff, no longer matters. In fact, what we want is the good Raiden, because that's what fans want. It's like, well, then why did you bring him up?
It seems like this game should be focused on 2
to 3.
2 to 3. That's it. I mean, granted, I would love to see characters from 4 in this, since this is basically X and this one are basically 4.
Well, yeah, X is, what, is the beginning of their story is a 4-part, or is the 4th game?
Yeah, kind of. That's
And
what-
with some of Deadly Alliance mentioned in there.
because of Shinnok.
Exactly. Or, yeah, definitely because of Shinnok, because he was the big hero in 4. Or big villain in 4.
Yeah.
With no extra crazy demon side of him or
Which,
whatever. You're being all
You're
quiet.
awfully quiet, my dude. We're like,
Even the coughing stopped.
I know.
I was like, goddamn.
Something happened.
Like, all we need is all these revelations to cure his cold. Overall, just to sum it all up, because I'm running out of time here. Overall, I really like this game, or at least I really, really wanted to like this game. I can't say that it's perfect. I can't say it's good. I can't even say it's bad. It's like a bood. Like, it's good, but it's bad, so it's booed. Like,
I kind of agree.
it's a really strong 50-50. To be perfectly honest.
50-50.
Yeah, that's a strong 50-50. It's not the strongest variation of the entire MK game, but it is a good one. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead on to our next game. Don't know what it's going to be. Happy that we had Josh. We finally got Jacob to do a game completely blind, because Lord knows we can't find one for him. And with that said, I'm Ninjamonkey.
We're back.
Yoshi.
And I will see you guys next time. See us on the next game. Bye!
Bitches.
Giggies.